Hey guys, welcome to Soul Embers. Thank you so much for tuning in to this reading today and, taking the time out of your day to be with me, showing your support, your likes, the comments. Keep them going, keep them flowing. I love reading your comments. As I always say, they help me connect with your energy and I am able to then bring you more relevant content, I guess. And let's face it, they are what, keeps me motivated and inspired to keep this channel going. So today is all about those of you that are interested in a Gemini. So we'll be looking at what their overall energy is, how are they feeling about you, how this Gemini what this Gemini's intentions are, as well as what other variables are going on in their life that could be affecting or could be causing delays, let's say, in this situation. Of course, it is a general reading and I will only be focusing on a very small part of who they are. There are so many other variables to consider, like their past relationships, their relationship with their parents, their upbringing, generational trauma, other aspects of their chart. That's just a few of the things I can pop off the top of my head, but there's heaps to consider. In saying that though, whoever this reading is intended to reach, it will reach you in exactly the perfect way that you need to hear it. So for those of you that have your heart set on a Gemini, whether they've got Gemini in their sun, moon or Venus signs, well then this reading could be for you. And for those of you interested, I do take personal readings. You can go about booking one through our website. Rewind. You can go about booking a personal reading with me through the website. The link is in the description box below. And guys, I run a holistic practice, so there are heaps of other goodies. So feel free to, explore the website and see how I can help you on your journey. Now, let's jump into this and let's have a look and see. How is this Gemini feeling towards you? What is their deal? What's going on in their life? Who needs to hear this? Who is this message for? What is the deal with the Gemini that you're connecting with right now? And how are they feeling about the situation? What's going on? What intentions do they have? What is Spirit's message in perfect universal alignment as it's intended for whomever it is intended for? Gemini. Who is this Gemini? How are they feeling? They're taking their sweet ass time. That's what they're doing. They're taking a while. The light. The sun is rising and the dark is behind you. Wow, okay. I feel that when it came to this Gemini, geez, that's bright. Oh, the light, bright, get it? Yeah, okay. I'm trying to put it in an angle where you can actually see it clearly. So it seems like this Gemini has been, I still get the feeling that they've been taking their time with you. They've been really secretive to a degree. They've been withholding affection. They've been withholding information. They may have come across at times as being quite arrogant as well. They may have come across as when you would approach them or ask them questions about what's going on, or even if you didn't straight out ask those questions, but started to direct a conversation in that way, I felt they were really quick to shut it down. They may have even chosen their words really carefully, and then when you would call them up on certain things that they'd say, they would twist those words in a way where they'd really focus on the details of what was said and what was intended. So I'm going to leave that for you to decide what type of an energy this person brings, but I feel that words were heavily manipulated at some point. So this kind of left you feeling uncertain. And I think the reason why you felt uncertain is because they didn't want to give you clarity. They didn't want to offer any certainty. They didn't want to commit to anything that within the sphere of what you were asking for. That doesn't mean that they weren't interested. It doesn't mean that they weren't interested in pursuing this. It just means that they may not have, they were definitely playing their cards in a smart way, where they kept you interested, they gave what they needed to give to keep you around, and then once the plot started to thicken, let's say, or things got a little bit intense, they may have started to kind of pull back energy in certain aspects, give a little bit in others, and that's because they were uncertain. But now I feel that there's been some clarity in recent months when it comes to this Gemini. Why is it though that even though I'm getting the feeling that you've received some sort of recognition, some sort of clarity, this is a conversation that I feel has been a long time coming for you. You've been waiting for it. It's positive, but I feel that, you know what? It's a little bit too late. It hasn't given you, it's come about and it's come to you a little bit too late. It almost feels like Gemini's missed the boat here. You were ready to have this conversation, I feel, some time ago, and they just took away all the excitement, all the build up, all that momentum that's gained through getting to know each other by controlling the situation and putting on the brakes. So it feels like, you know what, even though if someone had have asked you about 5 months ago, let's say, if someone had have told you 5 months ago this conversation was going to take place, you'd have been over the moon. But now it's like, yeah, you know what? It hasn't given me the feeling I would have hoped for. But let's break this down and let's have a look and see what this Gemini's deal is, why this was the case, what are their intentions, and now that they see things clearly when it comes to you, because I feel that something has happened here and they've realized that, you know, you're of great importance to their life. Sorry guys, give me one moment. I'm uploading as I'm speaking. There we go. So, you know, it feels like they've come to a certain realization when it comes to you, and they really want to pursue this in a different way now. And they've had it feels like this conversation has been had. It may not have been had as of yet, but those of you that I'm connecting with know it's coming if it hasn't been had yet. It's just a feeling, okay? So the darkness is behind both of you. I feel you're both getting clarity as to where you stand, each of you stand when it comes to this. I'm also getting the message that having an open discussion about how you feel honestly is really important here. I feel this Gemini may not have expected you to withdraw your energy after having this conversation with you. I feel that they were pretty damn sure that you would, you know, really lap this up. This was something you were waiting for. They don't realize that just because this was something that you were that you made your intentions clear maybe some time ago, and this is a direction you wanted to go in with them, they don't realize that it doesn't work just on their timing. You know, you're not there forever. You're not going to hang around forever for this Gemini. That's the type of energy that I'm getting. So yeah, like I said, I feel this discussion's coming. It's definitely going to be a very, very open, very honest, and just a very kind of decisive type of a conversation. it's almost like this Gemini has made up their mind when it comes to you and the direction they want to go in with you, and they haven't considered that is it possible that I need to actually have a conversation to see if the person that I'm connecting with still feels that way, is still feeling positive about this. It's almost like they don't doubt you in any way. Much to their surprise though, I'm getting that you may choose to withdraw your energy. And a lot of you may be here for this reading today for that exact purpose. You feel that this was an unfair approach. This was an unfair situation, that you were being cut short of what you deserved. And it doesn't necessarily mean what you deserved as in, you know, your expectation as to the pace this should go, but at least the open communication, which I feel that you haven't had from this Gemini. And so you may choose to withdraw your energy now that you feel there's some kind of equilibrium that's been restored. Now you feel that you're potentially on the same page, even if they may have missed the boat. So, you know, you may choose with as disappointing, as it is, you may choose to withdraw your energy so you can recenter now, having known this information, so you can regain this is going to be a massive boost to your confidence. So you need to work through that now, restore your self-worth, stand firmly on, you know, stand your ground firmly and know your worth. Now that they have acknowledged it, it's almost like a sense of acknowledgement, right? And then you will wait for them to really measure up to the type of person that you want. You now need them to show you. So the tables have kind of turned here, right? They have gone from withholding their emotion, withholding their information, withholding emotion, withholding conversation, controlling the situation in a way that suits them. And now you are in the position of advantage where you can say to them, you know what? This is what I'm wanting. This is how I want it. I want someone that is going to lead by example. I want someone that's going to put the money where their mouth is, and they're going to follow through. So if you're telling me that you are feeling passionate, that you're feeling, you know, really, you're feeling very positive about this, if you're telling me that you want to pursue me and pursue a future with me, I want you to show me. There is a very charming, attractive energy about what they're bringing to the table and how they are presenting themselves. But I feel that you may not be 100% sold on that. It's a very charming, very warm. I'm getting there is warmth to them, something that you may not have experienced before. And in return, I feel that you will nurture as they come and they show up for whom they say they're going to show up and step into those shoes of taking control, leading the way, but in a more aligned and positive light with you, with warmth, with more warmth, with more empathy, you know, with more understanding towards your needs. You will offer them the nurturing, the caring, the understanding. You will, I guess, seek to make that emotional connection, which is something that they're really interested in, that they see in you and they want more of. This is really interesting. This is what draws them, this Gemini, to you. Your warmth, your understanding, your patience, your empathy, your sympathy, all those kinds of things where you see the world through their eyes and you offer them the patience and the time that they need. But now you're withdrawing that energy just a little bit until they show you that they actually mean business. Okay, so guys, I hope you found that somewhat helpful and it's given you some clarity. Do comment below. Like I said, I love reading your comments. they really do help me bring content to you that is relevant to what you're actually looking for. I'm able to channel more effectively and more, I guess it's more, not more effectively, I'm able to channel messages more specifically. That's a word I'm looking for. And yeah, have a great week, and I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye.